Try not to talk too much between songs, but this one has a story, so I have to tell you the story so you understand the context. And this is real. You can look it up on your little phones and stuff. But out in Vancouver, Canada, in the middle of the forest, the big rainforest and everything, the redwood forest, a man about 50 years ago was sent in by a logging company, and he was marking trees for cutting down and everything. It was big fir trees and everything else, and he was out in the wilderness, and he was climbing up this hill and came upon what he had, to that point, never seen a tree larger. It was the largest Douglas fir he had ever seen, just sitting right square on top of this hill, just majestic. And he was so awe-inspired by this tree that he marked it not to be cut down. He couldn't bear the thought of cutting down this huge Douglas fir. He did not, however, have any qualms about the trees surrounding it. And so when the logging company came, they spared the big one, but they cut down all the trees around it. And so now you've got this huge Douglas fir, which at this point they think might be the second tallest in the world, second tallest they've found so far. But it's on a barren hillside, and there's some stumps and things like that, but otherwise it's all by itself, and it's not easy to get to. You can't just drive up it. You got to hike out there to find it. But people do. People do all the time because they make a pilgrimage to see this beautiful tree and take their selfies, but also contemplate on, well, what does this mean? And maybe it means something about the folly of man and nature. Maybe it means something about what it's like to get older. I don't know. But either way, it inspired me to write this song, just the thought about it. And by the way, one of the things I've learned about this tree is that Canadians are much better at naming things than Americans. Because Americans tend to name the real big trees, usually after presidents or generals or things like this. The Canadians named this tree Big Lonely Doug. And so this song is the Ballad of Big Lonely Doug. There's a difference between lonely and alone. Though I did not choose to be here on my own, I don't mind the solitude. It's not because I'm made of wood. Kinda like the quiet truth be told. Truth be told, I kinda like the rain, the way it falls and washes everything, and the sound of distant rumbling, thunderstorm that's coming, and all the world is still and listening. Here I am, it's what I need. There's no one that I'm bothering. There's no one that I'm bothering. From the crowd, far from it all, and when I fall, I won't make a sound. People sometimes came and sought me out. Thought I must have something figured out. They asked me about where I've been, put their hands upon my skin, found that it was tougher than they thought. Now I stand on mostly empty ground. So many that were with me were cut down. I don't know why I was spared. I don't know why I should care. Something I find hard to think about. Sometimes you break, sometimes you bend. That's how you survive the wind. That's how you survive the wind. Far from the city, far from the crowd, far from it all. And when I fall, I won't make a sound. World is always rushing. I don't know what for. I will take it slow. Far from the city, far from the crowd, far from it all. And when I fall, I won't make a sound. Thank you.